Welcome back, everyone. We're back in Silent Hill 2 with part 10, play session 4. It's going to be another short play session today, maybe 2 parts. We left off, we just crossed over the street here and got a clue as to where we're heading. We're in the streets of the other world, infested by these nurses. She came out of this building, so let's see if there's anything in here. They're my least favorite enemy. I don't have any health drinks to top off my health, so I'll leave it. We were wasted to use a syringe for this much health loss. Oh, why are you aiming for the cockroach, James? Why? Why? God damn it, why? James is an idiot. I swear to God, this man is so stupid. See her just like lightning dash across the floor there as well. The beginning of this game, like the first few sections, the combat was ridiculously easy, and it's like once you get to the hospital, they just unnecessarily step it up to a ridiculous proportion. You dodge and you're like, okay, I'm at a safe distance now, so I won't dodge again. I'll wait for them to do their attack and move in, and then just slide across the floor. I thought shooting them in the legs and knocking them down for a power attack would be a good way of going about things, but it doesn't always seem to work. It's also kind of annoying, like in that combat I just did now, I knocked the nurse down to her knees so I could do the power attack, which would have got rid of her before she could do anything, but he aimed for the already dead cockroach instead. I hope targeting issues like that will get fixed in updates for the game. And stuff like that is where, you know, I did a dodge, but because I dodged too early, he still hit me. Luckily those ones don't do too much damage, so. Just having a rummage around, because the more health items, etc. I can find, the better. Nothing in here. Storing up some ammo again, which is good. How am I missing some of these shots? Back at the bar we were at the very beginning of the playthrough. I'm assuming we need to interact with the jukebox. Or maybe it's just through there, so let's interact with it first. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die. Oh wow. But you might be heading to a different place than Mary, James. Ooh. Bit savage. I feel like I'm already in hell anyway. There's gonna be a doll hiding around the corner in here. I can feel it. Need to start getting a reserve of those health drinks again. They're nice to keep your health topped off. Little wanker. Oh, this is ridiculous. James, are you going to use the syringe I told you to use or what, mate? I'm trying to learn the timing, but doesn't seem to be a timing. They put themselves in the ready stance and then they just hold there for whatever amount of time they determine they want to. I feel like someone's going to crawl out from under this car. That looks like a way to go with no way back, so let's check the other way first. It's just a dead end. Well, that sounds like fun inside. See, that works when it wants to work, but it doesn't always necessarily work. I hear a phone ringing. Retreat through the wall. You just choose when you want to do 3 attacks, eh? It's arbitrary. I know there was a doll. Why did he swing? Oh my god, James, mate, why are you so freaking useless at this combat? I'm James Sunderland, and I'm going to decide when I do lunge towards the enemies and when I don't. And I'm going to make the choice based on what is least convenient for the player. I might look up a couple of combat videos to see if there's a way to force it to do what you need it to do, because it's fucking ridiculous. When you need it to lunge, it doesn't lunge. When you don't want it to lunge, it lunges. When you expect an enemy to do a 2-hit combo, they suddenly do a 3-hit combo. You stagger an enemy to get a nice power swing off, and your character aims for an already dead cockroach. See what this person's saying.
Hello? Anyone there?
Sorry if I'm a little moany on this session. I come off 3 night shifts in a row with the memories of how janky the combat was last session. Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people, you should know. The key is in the park at the feet of the praying woman. The wrench will open the gate. The key will let loose the abyss. Pizza. Looked like I could go in here. Looks like I can go down that street, so maybe this one's a dead end. Just going side to side on the street to see if there's any goodies like that. Nice that we built some shotgun ammo back up. That's the groovy music shop where we got the record at the start of the game. The door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmare. That sounds like something out of Alan Wake. Pop a save. Coming up on 9 hours playtime now. I've heard the game is about 15 hours long, but with me taking my time and exploring stuff, it'll probably be more around the 17, 18 mark. What the hell? Is that underneath? Ah! Me no like that. We're at the park. This is where we met Maria. No items for me. Me and she. That's got to be James and Mary, right? Is that Angela?
Hey. Are you... Are you feeling better?
This place is different from what I remember. I guess things never really stay the same, do they?
I guess not.
Looks fed up with her.
I don't think she's here anymore, James.
Who?
My mama. She doesn't. She doesn't want to see me anymore.
Why would you think that? Anyway, I'm happy to see you.
Happy to see me?
Alive, I mean.
Oh. Yeah. I better get going.
You still don't want me to go with you? If we stick together, we might just make it out of here.
Out of where?
This town. Silent Hill.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, you didn't happen to see a little girl around here, did you?
A little girl?
Yeah, Angela? Are you all right? Angela?
No. Please. You shouldn't be here.
Angela, it's okay.
No, don't touch me!
Super trippy. Every time I've met her, she's been so weird. My patient buried it here. I knew but did nothing. Made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I wasn't looking for the truth. I was looking for tranquility. I also saw that thing. I fled, but the old society was sealed. No one dares to approach that place now. I offer you the key. If you still do not wish to stop, James, I pray that Lord to have mercy on your eternal soul. So someone left this here for me. Weird, it doesn't have a key head. I did wonder about that place because it was locked when I travelled through the area and it was the only building I couldn't go into. I'm getting annoyed with having this little health. Very dark. Looks like the motel's locked off. Oh, maybe not. cult symbol. The rest of the rooms are all sealed up. Am I still in the other world? Doesn't seem like I am anymore. It's like meeting Angela brought me back. I missed that when I initially came through here, but I thought it was locked. I thought I tried all the doors. And I apparently also missed something in the bowling place. So we're going to pop in there. I thought maybe this area would refresh with different stuff because I'd be in the other world, but it looks like I've come back into... It's not exactly normal, but the normal world. We'll call it Scary and Scary Squared. Apparently in the bowling place is some pizza that you're supposed to interact with.
This town's full of monsters. We could just sit here and eat pizza.
Maybe it was left by Eddie. There we go, that knocked out 2 quick trophies, which is good. Like I said, I'm not really a Silent Hill player, but apparently the hotel room one was an Easter egg for another Silent Hill game. This is the car park. I think the entrance is up here. That's a photo, isn't it? 17. Baroness made a voyage. Another piano. The Lady of Light. That's that statue we saw in the second park, isn't it? That one's got no description. Title unknown, author unknown. Waterfront landscape. The painting is missing. It's going to be some kind of puzzle to do with these, I imagine. Misty day, remains of the judgment. Coal mine. Hospital. Right. He looks like a Capcom character. Castlevania. Among local legends is that of the Lady of the Light. The story tells of a woman who was accused and found guilty of witchcraft. As punishment, she was taken to a small island out on the lake. A minuscule scratch of rocky soil, devoid of any food or shelter. There she was to suffer a slow, excruciating death as her body succumbed to cold and hunger. However, unbeknownst to the rest of the townsfolk, there was a young man among them who, having gazed into the woman's eyes, as bright and beautiful as a midsummer's moon, had vowed undying love for her. When she was convicted wrongly, as he believed, he swore that he would not let her suffer such cruel fate. While waiting for the opportunity to abscond with his beloved, every night he would sneak out and row across the lake, bring her food and something to keep her warm. And every night the woman would stand there on the shore holding a lit candle to help him find his way. But then, one night, when the sky was exceptionally clear, devoid of even a wisp of cloud, the young man set out on his nightly escapade. As always, he would look into the distance looking for the light in the darkness that would lead him to his beloved. On that night, however, the moon shone so bright and so vibrant, stronger than any candle could. Seeing the light's reflection in the water, the young man was led astray. He rowed and rowed and rowed, following the reflected light, hoping against hope he could reach it. He did not care for his aching arms or the shortness of his breath, utterly mesmerized by the illusory light. When his boat tipped over, the man was so exhausted from rowing, so weakened by his arms, that he was not able to swim to shore. Thus he succumbed to a watery grave. Although left alone, the woman on the island never lost hope. She kept coming out at night and kept lighting the candle. The legend says that those looking for true love can still see the lady's light out on the lake, shining to bring her beloved home. While the story is clearly meant as a metaphor and a cautionary tale, it is, to a certain extent, rooted in reality, as the area has indeed seen its share of religious persecution such as that. Well, it explains a lot of the cult imagery we've seen. Sad story, though. Well, that looks like fun. And there's the Capcom character again. Oh yeah, he stares into darkness. No puzzle with the paintings, though. I was expecting there to be a puzzle. It's a lot of stairs. Wanted to see if it was never ending. Oh, that's scary. Oh, there is an end. Reach the end of the long staircase. Where am I now? September 11th, 1820, prisoner number C221. It's prison? We went from apartment building to hospital to prison. Definitely looks like a prison. I'd rather fight those guys than the nurses. What are they called? Lying figures? Maybe there is going to be a puzzle to do with paintings. Death by skewering. Those look like the lying figures. Toluca prison camp. I would like a map, please. Okay. Guess we're jumping into the hole I saw. 1, 2, 3. It has to double check that you're sure. You can do it, James. It's extra dark down here. There's a few different ways out. Guess there's one way out. Water, my nemesis. As you will probably come to find in later game series, I am petrified of water. Like, in real life, I can't go in the sea or the ocean. It just terrifies me. And that extends into games. There are certain games I will never play, like Subnautica. You'll never see me play Subnautica. I don't even like going in the ocean in like Grand Theft Auto. It terrifies me. still don't have a map. Might be somewhere I can break the wall to progress. Or did I miss something? Can't open that. Ah. Spiral writing key. So, how am I supposed to figure out the code for the door? Try 329, so it seems like I got 9 in the right spot. so confused. Is it just trial and error? Seven seemed to light up that time, so seven must be part of it. If they stopped hitting me, it would be fantastic. It seems a little bit absurd. I'm gonna, for the first time in the series, cheat and find out what you're supposed to do here. So bear with me a moment. I'm gonna cheat and then we'll come back with part 11.